What is the difference between being a jack of all trades and being an expert in only one field? Well, I'll tell you. A jack of all trades is not going to learn everything there is to know about astronomy. However, a jack of all trades knows more about astronomy than the average bear, and she also knows more about descriptive linguistics than the average bear. And she also, not to brag, but did you graduate from high school, class of 2014 or 2015 or 2013? And did you graduate from a school where your graduating class was over 1,000 students? And did the teachers look at you as if you were a motherfucking Einstein? And they were all, whoa, congratulations. And then you were all, what? You know, let me know in the comments down below if this experience is familiar. Did you graduate from a high school where the graduating class was over 1,000 students? And then the teachers informed you, congratulations, you are in the top 15% with your GPA or some such. Congratulations, you're in the top whatever the fuck. It doesn't actually matter. Is it the top 15%? Is it the top 3%? Is it the motherfucking valedictorian? It doesn't matter. Did you graduate from a school and they treated you as if you were a motherfucking genius and a protege? And then after you got out of school, when you were done with school, they treated you as if you were motherfucking slow and you're all, what the fuck? It's opposite day. They used to behave as if every word out of my mouth was gold. But now I say the same shit that I was always saying, and my vocabulary is the same. And you know what? I am feeling pernicious. And now, because I'm using the word pernicious, I'm a motherfucking retard. Just because you've never heard the word pernicious, you think I made it up myself? And I'm hearing voices in my head and I'm schizo just because you're too motherfucking stupid to read a book and you've never heard the word pernicious. Well, you know what? Now I'm feeling facetious. And then they still, they have never heard the word facetious. You know what? My new name is Sisyphus. And they've never heard of Sisyphus because they're stupid. And then they're all, what is happening? And then I'm like, you know what? Padre, you think I've been possessed by the devil himself? You know what? Yeah, I have. I've decided to name her Athena. I've decided to name her Pandora Hearts. Sure, let's pretend. I do have the schizophrenia. Let's pretend. Yeah, I totally have the, oh, whatever the frick, um, OCD. Uh huh. Just because I'm a creature of habit. Nambre. Identity disassociative. Like James McAvoy? What the fuck? Uh huh. Okay, so I used to be a genius and now I'm a motherfucking. I have not changed. My vocabulary remains immaculate. But this man clearly does not speak enough English to understand the word immaculate. Nambre. Is it because he's never spoken to me for longer than 5 minutes in a row? But now that he's actually alone in a room with me, he is unpleasantly surprised to discover that his daughter's vocabulary in English is more extensive than his vocabulary in English. And then I was all, should I switch to Spanish? Hola, padre, ¿hablas inglés o español? Ah, no pasa nada, no hablas inglés. I'll speak in Spanish from now on. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca, padre? Jesús no habla inglés. And he did not like that, obviously. He was offended. He was like, I do speak English. And I was all, are you sure? Because it was obvious to me from the look on your face that you did not understand what pernicious means. Are you like David and you genuinely mistook me for a dumb, stupid little girl? The thing is, my kid brother, he genuinely believes that I am stupid because whenever I'm with my kid brother, he pisses me off and I decide to play dumb. But when I'm with my father, he pisses me off. I decide to play genius because my father has a low self esteem. He knows that he is a stupid man. And whenever anyone says anything that makes him feel stupid, he gets very offended. So when I'm with my father, Alberto Jesus de Llano, I'm all, oh, it's not your fault. Are you thinking in Spanish and you need a moment to translate the Spanish thoughts in your head into English words? Should I pause and wait to give you time to translate? And am I speaking too fast? Do I need to give you time to translate the English into Spanish in your head? Because you were born and raised in Nuevo Laredo. I understand that you moved to Chicago when you were a teenager, but it's clear to me that you're better at Spanish than you are at English. And he's like, I do speak English. I'm good at English. And I'm like, are you sure? Do you understand what the word facetious means? Do you understand who Athena is? Have you ever met Gandhi? Oh, hayo, that one's Japanese. You don't speak Japanese? Je ne sais quoi. What do you mean you don't speak French? Shoto, that one's Portuguese. What do you mean you've never heard Portuguese? I thought you loved traveling to Europe. You've been to Europe and yet you never learned any Portuguese? Didn't you visit Portugal? You've been to Italy and you don't know any Italian? You've been to the Eiffel Tower and you took a lot of photos, but you don't know about the bourgeoisie and the proletariat? C'est la vie. Pero you don't know any French at all? Deja vu. Do you get deja vu? Touche. It's pronounced touche. Nambre. My new name is Drake and your name is Josh. Padre. Why are you so motherfucking stupid? And then my father was like, because my father had never been alone with me before. But now that we're alone, I don't have to worry about offending my sister. I don't have to worry about offending my brother. I don't have to worry about offending my ex stepmother or my Theo motherfucking Jerry. Now that we're alone, I can say whatever the fuck I want. Because for the first time in my life, wow, my birth father has dignified me with his time and attention. And for the first time in my entire motherfucking life, I'm standing in a room alone with my father. This is going to be fun. And my father was confused. He was like, why is my daughter being so rude to me? And I thought to myself, oh, he doesn't know the difference between being alone in a room with Andy and being at the Thanksgiving dining table with Andy. Eventually, he learned that I'm nicer to him if someone else is in the room with us, and I'm rude if he's alone with me. And so he started bringing his girlfriend. Like, this is my girlfriend. Uh-huh. Because he knows I like the ladies, even if she's a motherfucking old lady that does not speak English. And he also noticed that in front of the lady that does not speak English, ha, what's up, Chewbacca? Hola, ¿cómo estás, señorita? Why are you being so motherfucking stupid? Mi nombre es Andrea. Why are you such a bitch? ¿Quieres agua fresca? And anyway, he noticed that when I'm in front of him and his girlfriend that does not speak English, well, she doesn't speak English, Chewbacca. She doesn't know what I'm saying in English. ¿Quieres siéntate? ¿Quieres una agua fresca? Hey, are you gonna sit your fucking butt down, dumbass? He noticed. Of course he did. And obviously I'm over exaggerating. I didn't literally call him a dumbass, but I said something that was equivalent because I'm a linguist. Always have been and always will be. What's up, donkey? I mean, ass hat. I mean, burro, burrito. I mean, tonto. What? I don't even speak Spanish, but you're obviously a Ravenclaw. What? What does that even mean? It took him a while because my dad is slow. But eventually, he realized when I called him Mr. Banks, that was not a compliment. When did he notice? He noticed when I started calling him Mr. Krabs. He was like, Mr. Krabs. And I was like, yeah, haven't you seen SpongeBob? You're just like Mr. Krabs. He was like, ugh. I was like, yeah. And I'm SpongeBob, obviously. Would you use your eyeballs? And then he was all, I was like, oh, did you think when I called you Mr. Banks that that was a compliment? Pobrecito, he is slow, huh? Is he a retard? And he was like, and I was like, oh no, I guess it's me that's a retard. Do I have dementia? Am I senile already? Oh, well, I got the paperwork. That stupid doctor. I told him, oh my goodness, the memories, what day is it? I don't have any memories of Fickle Mistress. What day is it? I don't even remember what I said yesterday. Oh, what? Did I say something rude? I don't even remember. And that stupid doctor believed me. And he literally wrote down on the paperwork, dementia. I was like, wow, that motherfucking doctor is so motherfucking stupid. And then the other doctor was like, no, not dementia, psychotic break. And the other doctor was like, no, not psychotic break, schizophrenia. And then the other doctor was like, it's obviously bipolar 2. And then the other doctor was like, the borderline personality is the borderline. And all of them were stupid. I've been the same since the day I was motherfucking born. Hello, it's nice to meet you. My name is Andy, Andy. Please don't call me motherfucking Andrea. Don't call me motherfucking Annie. My name is Andy, like the kid from Toy Story, because I have a lot of toys. Entiéndame? This is my favorite toy. He is a dinosaur. He is a stegosaurus. He is green. And he is my favorite shade of green. That's neither here nor there. And I bought him at Target. He weighed 5 pounds. I thought 5 pounds is not enough. I bought more weight online. And then I opened him with my sewing kit and I added more weight. Now he weighs 10 pounds. And then I closed him back up because I'm a surgeon, huh? Obviously, I'm not actually a surgeon, but you know, I really love to ¿cómo se dice? Como se dice? The arts and crafts. I be arts and crafting. No reason. What's my diagnosis, doctor? And then he's all, what are your symptoms? I was all, well, for some reason, I am sensitive to temperature. If it is too hot, I'm pissed off. And if it is too cold, I am pissed off. And I want to leave the room that is too cold. And I want to leave the room that is too hot. For some reason. Other people are like, would you calm down just because it's cold? And I'm all, it's too cold. And they're like, would you calm down just because it's too hot? And I'm like, it is too hot. And everyone else is like, why is she freaking out? And I'm like, you don't understand. It's too cold. It's too cold. And you don't understand. It's too hot. It's too hot. Why the fuck is it so motherfucking cold in here? And outside, it's so motherfucking hot. My new name is Goldilocks. What the fuck?